And we're live again. Let me bring up our stat sheet.
My sweetings, come out from whence ye hide. There are books
And that's where we are. We just did Ranala, of course. And picked up all the stuff we need. We've still got 120 for the... Hush, Ranala. I'm trying to talk to the people on the stream. And one thing I did do while we were off camera, I double-checked on my shields. Because, again, I was confused why I didn't have a parrying shield, but then I remembered I had used the, I put it away, the kite shield for that. So I actually went back to Stormvale and got the buckler with buckler parry from the little guy there, the gatekeeper. So I have that for later when we get to the Abyssal Woods. But right now, what we're going to do is, now that we've got this done, I want to do Rannis Quests so we can get rid of Loretta and then the Estelle down here, which means we've got a lot to do if we're going to do all this, and we're going to do it all linearly. Usually when we're playing through in the first playthrough, we don't do it linearly because there's lots of other stuff to do to get ready, but in this case we can. So first thing we need to do is we need to get over to Carian Manor. And so how are we going to get there? I think we'll start at... let me see. I keep threatening to upgrade another weapon to play around with since I've got so many smithing stones. So let's see what we can play with. I think one thing I definitely want to do is I want to make sure our great bow is fully upgraded. Plus 19 is fine, but let's go over to Round Table and do some smithing. We've got plenty of runes right now, and I'm just looking at my clock, and my foreign currency bag is in front of the clock. You probably don't know what I mean by that. I'll explain it sometime, maybe. Let's see. So let's go over and see what we have. We'll take the great bow up to 24. It doesn't need that final bump. Even though, again, since we did the Bale quest, we picked up a bunch of ancient dragon smithers. So where is it? Why is it not? Oh, because it's there. I forgot they do it a different way all the time. So, we don't have enough smithing stone 7s. Let's go. We'll go get smithing stone 7s and 8s to do this. Again, we've got tons of rune cache from beating up on everybody. Hi, Nafili,
yes.
I want to talk to you. I have mentioned it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we're going to go get some 7s. We've got 1. Oh no, we don't. Now we'll just get 12. And now, how many 8s do we have? We don't have any, so we'll get 12 of those. Actually, let's get 12 more in case we want to do something else, and we'll get 12 more here also. And then we'll get 11 of these. And then we'll get 11 of these. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Yeah, we got 14 of those. We got 12 of those. We got 12 of those. We got 12 of those. I don't know if we'll have enough runes to get the... We'll talk to the all-knowing just for the heck of it. Yes, yes, okay. I don't know if we'll have enough cash to actually upgrade my great bow.
No matter.
Yes, I am. And we are not, like I say, we're going to stop at that point. I can't do Ashes of War on the Great Bow, can I? Well, I guess I can. Oh, Igon's Dragon Hunt. I don't even know what that does. Sure. What does it do? I guess that was good. I don't know. So I don't see it made any difference at all. I lowered, it looks like it lowered the oh no. It gave us Igon's Drake Hunt. Well, maybe it didn't. I don't know what the point of that was. I'm going to undo the enchantment because I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm going to re-enchant that. Again, I don't know if that's a good bow or not, quite frankly. And I'm not going to find out because I've lost interest. Only have 35,000 runes left. So let's see what we might want to play with. Got the Giant Crusher up. We've got the Rot Staff up. We've got Dismounter. I don't really need to go up further. Ant Spur, we're good. How about the club? That's a good big bonk, isn't it? I'm not going to do anything now because I'm dithering. And when I dither, I say that's probably a bad idea. So we are going to go over to here. And then go over to here to hit the shore and then travel all the way up to Carian Manor. Hopefully turning on some sights of grace along the way. Because that is one aspect of ignoring most stuff. Oh, should we? Oh, we want to do that. We do want to go to the village of Abernax. Oh, we can wait on that. Never mind. You have a goal. Because we do want to do the village of Abernax at some point. So we can get that ancient dragon stone from the consecrated snowfields. I'm just picking this stuff up as I'm in the air. Oh, just stop it, Mr. Lobster. Yes. Yeah. You don't want me to come along and start beating up on you, do you? Oh, you're asking for it now. Now I'm mad. Now I want my horses. Oh, look at the... Did you see that? The horse appeared and then disappeared. That was cute. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. But we're getting a little irritated. So, lobsters must die. It's Lobster Feast in Liurnia tonight. Would have been fine had you left me alone. I would not have been doing this. Just letting you know. Okay, you're being passive, so I'll leave you alone. white flesh. Get that. Okay, there's going to be a whole bunch of running or riding to get up to EG, so we'll just kind of skip this or fast forward it, and I'm not going to talk for a little while. Okay, now we're up here at EG, and we'll say hi to him.
I presume you are. Oh,
None of your
pardon
dang
me,
business.
I am an old koto here. Perhaps you.
Say anything you got interesting? Nope. Okay, now we're going to go up to the castle and see how many times I can walk right in the middle of the magic bolts, because I'm pretty good at that. Pretty good at running into them instead of running away from them. Not something I'm particularly proud of, but if you're going to be good at something, accept your skill no matter how stupid it is. Okay, let's stop with the magic guys, okay? Okay, now, let's see how many, just for fun, let's see how many somber 2s we have right now. We're starting out with 21, and let's kill some hands. See how easy it is going to be to blow through here. I don't know how to dodge out of that yet. You got pretty... did I put that thing on? No, I didn't. Why don't I do that? That's a lot of fire going on. We'll put the fire scorpion charm on to make the fire even worse. So that's 1 smithing stone 2. Somber 2 we picked up so far. We usually get about 12 in this entry courtyard. I don't have my torch on. We'll go here, back off a little bit. Hit it. Yep. Ah, golly, see, I don't have a good strategy for these, for the hands on the ground yet. Wow, but that sure did burn him up, and with the scorpion, that's 2 somber 2s. Scorpion charm, that really made it more enthused. It didn't change the healing I got back. Come on, I know there's like 3 more up here, so look at this little guy. Nope, no somber from him. Yep. Oh, come on, I can jump up there. Come on. There's one hand underground here. See, I did it again. I don't know what. I've tried triggering them with daggers or darts, and that doesn't work. So that's 3 somber 2s so far. I'm gonna do this because we've got the 2 guys clinging to the archway, like right there, point of my sword, right there. So let's go back here. I'm gonna put the great bow on. That makes me heavy. Gosh darn it. Let me see if I can get rid of some gloves. Yeah, I'll just use some Gravebird bracelets, sure. Now, I don't know what this is going to do to these guys now that this is up to 24. Mainly, I just want them to come down and approach me. Hide behind this pillar. That's 4 somber 2s. Crap, I missed it again. Five somber 2s. Got a little guy right here. Ooh, I think I may have taken him completely out. I did. And he dropped something. Five somber 2s, 6 somber 2s, regular 2. Not going to count that. Seven somber 2s. Now we'll go over here and clean out the rest of these guys. Obviously you might sense here that I'm not going to have much of a problem with Loretta. Don't want to go in there yet. I want to clean up. Only gotten 7 somber 2s. Like I said, there should be about 12 here. Nope. There's a big boy. Let's see what we got here. Eight somber 2s. Nine somber 2s. Ten somber 2s. Yep. 11 somber 2s. Oops, I thought I got him. What are you being all rambunctious about? And that's 12 somber 2s, so I think that's all the somber 2s here. That's a crazy amount of somber smithing stones in one small area, and no other area has that type of thing happening. Now I've got 34 somber 2s. And of course, I've got 3 on either side of it. So it's not like I can find a place that's got 12 somber 1s or 12 somber 3s. It's just here, and I can't think of a lore reason why that would be true. And I've looked online to see if anybody has any amateur theories, and I haven't seen any. Oh, is this going to make it 13? Oh my, 13. I think that's a new record for me. I thought there were only 12 here. And as you can see, my health is completely full. Now, these don't drop a bunch of 2s. It's only in that front courtyard area. Unless I'm wrong. Nope, I was wrong. So now that's 14 somber 2s I've gotten in Carian Manor. I didn't recall that hand dropping one. Okay, only one comment in my chat window for the stream, and that's to encourage me to buy viewers. I am not going to do that. Because that is not a sustainable business model. Okay, now all the magic knights. And just double checking, I've got my Spell Drake on. I'm gonna switch back to Pearl Drake. And this area has the traps. The little bouncing Betty kinda jump up from the ground traps like that one. They don't seem to do anything. Again, I stood on top of it when it triggered, and maybe my spell drakes and so on were enough to nullify it, but still, it should be some damage. Again, in my opinion, traps in D&D type games, RPG type games, have deteriorated over the last 40 years. When I started playing, let's call that wizardry. I mean, I'd really call it Temple of Shy, but none of you remember Temple of Shy. But wizardry we'll call as the first official RPG, broadly accepted and broadly successful, had good traps. And things that really hurt. I mean, Might and Magic did, Bard's Tale did, all the games, and since then they've just kind of decayed away. They're not very trappy, they're not very dangerous. Shouldn't switch to your crossbow, buddy. I mean, Elder Scrolls doesn't do traps worth a darn either. Let's see where we want to go. We want to go this way, buddy. So I just kind of miss them, because even though you hate them, when you trigger them, but, you know, it encouraged you to do things like have a party that had a thief in it to cast detect traps all the time. Oops, somebody behind me. Wonk. What'd you drop there, buddy? Smithing stone 2. Oh, I hit the jump button just a second too late. Don't switch back to your crossbow. The only thing you gotta worry about here is getting knocked off, because these guys are not too dangerous. If you get knocked off, it's tall enough to kill you, and then you gotta walk all the way back. So I try to avoid getting knocked off. But I do want to take care of this guy, because maybe I'll knock him off. Take the elevator. And the other one, of course, which I've mentioned before. I mean, obviously, when you are streaming and talking constantly and you don't know who your audience is, moment to moment, you repeat things. The other one is what I call the surprise, the door of surprises. When you go through a door and you're immediately jumped by a group of enemies, or one really big enemy. That has gone by the wayside also, which is too bad. That was because then you ended up having to have a strategy and a plan for going through the door. That was fun. You should have fallen off there, puppy dog. And pick up the seed for no discernible reason. We just came down there, so we gotta go over here. No, we're not going over here. We're going over here to the Loretta door. And then I turn myself around. There it is. No, this way. Don't think... Oh, yeah. For spellcasters and then a troll. But basically, because we've got such a powerful thing in my... Why, you don't help your little spellcaster buddies much at all, do you? Oop. Did you... sword. And now we've got our pages, or perfumers, or whatever they are. But he should have used his crossbow. He has good crossbows. Now we'll get the third one from around the corner here. Oops. You're quick. Gave me a... I didn't expect you to actually be able to hit me. Okay, what do we want to do here today? I think I'm gonna get rid of that for the moment. Get rid of that. Put on the rotten staff. And... I think this is still good. I can put on... some better gloves again. Oh, no I can't. Okay, I can put on Lionel's. And I don't think I'm going to bring the Mimic up because she's really not that bad. I'm going to choose some crab. I'm going to go through the door here and put my physic in. And here comes Loretta. Yeah, this is good because I've got the strength and I've got the reach. I don't know if I can get her rotted. Because I don't think she'll be alive enough, long enough to get rotted. Well, that was pretty simple, wasn't it? Okay, you know, this whole NG+1 and Liurnia is kind of trivial. I mean, Bale was even trivial last night. Though I did use the Mimic with that, but as you saw here, I didn't use the Mimic at all. And it still was just easy. I'm gonna rest here. No, I'm not. I've got 14 freaking health, and all I have to do is get rid of the glintstone dragon. I don't have to do anything else in this area. There's nothing hazardous to my health. So we will mark Ranni's and get on our horsey and go find a glintstone dragon. I am going to use a heal. Yeah, I think we were all a little surprised when we did this and we found that this glintstone dragon kind of flew away halfway through the fight, and it was kind of disappointing because, you know, you're doing good against him and you're thinking you're going to get a big chunk of runes. I'm thinking about maybe I could hit him. That you're going to get a big chunk of runes and then he flies away. Because his frostbite got me. I forgot about the frostbite. But the glintstone magic he has is pretty tough. And there he goes. He's gonna go fly away. Thanks for nothing, Adula. And the wolves I pretty much ignore. I let sleeping wolves lie in this area. By the way, as you notice what I'm doing, this rise out here in Ranni territory, you can ride your horsey into. The only one you can do that. The only area where you can ride your horsey into the rises. Just interesting. Hello, my dear. How are you?
A tarnished here. Thou must have some business in mind to come all this way. Though I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. No reason in
No, I just showed up.
Thou claimest. Wilt thou enter? I am the witch.
Sure.
That I might won well.
It has. I will serve you.
I require is I anticipate.
Yep. You'll get it.
Art thou aware of the star that struck? It left a vast
Absolutely. I was the reason for it.
Like thee, heed not that. I'm sure the... yes. E.g. my
Okay. Now we'll go back downstairs, meet everybody. Except for Belad, who I never do that quest correctly. Because I get to... I get to Mistwood, hear him howl, and forget about it, and meet him at Redmane Castle before we're done.
Oh,
Hi!
so you've defeated a grand again.
I did.
The Carian Royal
You
High.
are. Thank you, my friend. Well, let's talk to Mr. Jerk.
I see. Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah.
since I asked. I resign. Come and pay me a visit.
Should you?
If it were up,
But who?
I am actually...
Come and pay me a visit.
I don't know if I'm gonna actually talk to him further. I have to rest the Site of Grace to open the door again. I don't think I'm gonna talk to him and go through collecting his gear and all that and getting the potion. It's just doesn't do anything for me. Now that we've met everybody, we need to move. I'm going to get rid of that beacon while I'm there. So we're going to move. So we want to go to the pit, which we haven't been to yet. And actually, we could probably... Nah, I don't want to do that. I'm going to mark this. We'll go to Fort Height. Height. And do running over here. And try not to fall in, because I have fallen here a number of times. Let's just put it that way. I'm always afraid of dying right here. I never have, but it's certainly possible. Took a little fall damage there, but I don't care, because I'll pick it up all here in a minute from these fellas. Where's my soft landing spot? Is right there on that pillar. Pick stuff up. Go over here for this soft landing spot, and it's right there. Now we'll run across the rooftops, and the other day, on a character that I'm not streaming, I went through here and fell off this like 3 times in a row and lost all my runes, and it was just really silly. And I'm gonna ignore all you guys. Usually I come through and kill everybody, but I'm not gonna today. Whatever that was, I'm not getting it. I think it's a rune arc. Again, I don't care about rune arcs. Find my soft spot over here. And it is right there. I've gotta start doing some battles so I can get my health back up. Even though, again, it won't be... It's looking like it's not going to be much of a problem. We're doing pretty... pretty straightforward. Now we'll go out here, and I'm not going to battle the guys in here, and of course we don't even need to pick up the bell bearing because we've got plenty. I mean, for us, we've got Mimic Tier activated, and that's all we're ever going to use anyway. I'm going to give one of them a whack and see how much runage I get. 800, that's not bad. Oh, let's see how these shield guys go. These shield guys... Nope, not worth it. Let's see, what is our next level? 341, so we've got, 341, I'm sorry, that just took me back to Air Force basic training in the 70s, before most of you were born. Form 341 was a penalty for making a mistake. So 341 has a long history in my mind of being a bad thing. Okay, we're gonna strip ourselves naked. And go in and mimic eyes. So let's go ahead and do that. Off, 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 off. I'll leave those on. Take that off. Take that off, take that off, take that off. Even though I think... actually, I'll take these off too, just because. I think I saw him heal the other day, even though I had taken... I'm going to get ready to start reloading. There we go. As soon as he becomes active. And I'm just gonna use the Goat armor. I don't need to dress up any further for this guy, even if he does start throwing rocks at me. Oh, come on. See? He had a heal. I didn't give him a heal. I took my heals off specifically so he couldn't heal. And he healed anyway. I don't know where he got his heal from. Alright, let's get all dressed up again. Use Lionel's gloves again. And I'm gonna switch this back around because that just confuses me. And put our... Oops. Put our dragon crest. And then our spell. And what do we need third here as we go through? I don't think we actually need anything more. I'll put the Pearl Drake on just for general purpose. Let's get that back up. Up, I forgot, you gotta go up the stairs. Let me turn on the grace just in case. You gotta go up the stairs before you can call your horsey. Now we'll do the horsey. And up there he is. Golly, I almost... I did fall off! Ah! I corrected, then overcorrected. That was pretty dumb, wasn't it? Fortunately, no harm, no foul. It's not like anybody is hanging around waiting to battle us in this short walk. Oops. Come on. You know, that should be more instantaneous because it's so critical. Somber 5 is fine. Now we're hitting close to an hour of the stream so far, so I'm going to get to the Site of Grace and activate that, and then take like a 5-minute break before we go in to get the bits and pieces we need for Ranni to make her further progress against the two fingers. We'll just go over here. Go here. And oh, I forgot. I took off all my items too, didn't I? Forgot that. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. What else are we gonna need on this little area? Nothing. So I'm gonna rest and pause the stream for about 5 minutes.